And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Smackdown, episode 23, part 2. You're in the company of beautiful Dave Easton, along with my co-commentator, as always, Smackdown Jo Disney of the Disney Alliance. Joe, what a start to tonight.
Very action-packed and very good wins until the last match.
Indeed, we have seen Mundo and AJ Styles defend the World Tag Team titles. Matt Rhodes has won on his debut, and we've also seen that damn Zack Starr again attack R-Truth after he beat Ken Shamrock. But coming up next is Paul Heyman, who's in the ring with your best friend.
My old best friend.
And Matt Rhodes indeed has come over here, and well, he's not the number one commentator, Paul. Come on, give us some of us credit round here.
Yeah, Dave, you're the best, and I'm obviously the second best.
Well, thank you very much for that. And he's 3 weeks left, and he's going to become a champion by the end of season 1. Joe, what your thoughts?
My thoughts, he can't even beat me in a match.
Well, that's very true. But coming up next, it is a European title match. Fandango is going to take on Connor Rhodes, and again, Paul Heyman will be in the corner of Connor Rhodes.
This is the match I've been looking forward to all week.
And Fandango, again, listen to the crowd, Joe.
They all love Fandango. I'm loving them back.
Indeed, since he captured the gold a few weeks back in that fatal four-way match, where really it was wasn't it Kurt Angle who held the title at the time? Now, Joe said it the last few weeks, Fandango really has embraced the fans.
Yeah, I mean, he got what he wanted, so now it's time to absorb all the energy from the fans.
Indeed, the great NSW fans, thank you very much wherever you're watching us tonight. Hopefully you can continue on and watch us. And remember, we have so many great shows on the channel. Make sure you stick around and check them all out. And on YouTube as well, Non-Stop Wrestling UK. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you tell everyone about us.
Yes, I told all my fellow Americans about this show before.
With Fandango in action next, he's going to defend the European title against number one contender, Connor Rhodes.
I must say that is a very nice looking title he has there.
Now, you just leave that alone, Mr. Disney.
Maybe just one little touch?
No touch. And yeah, is Connor's in there? Well, it seems like there is a bit of a Rhodes family thing going on here. Many people say, but just to clear things up, Matt Rhodes and Connor Rhodes are not related.
Yeah, their last names are spelled completely different.
Exactly. There's been rumours going around all week saying that Connor Rhodes and Matt Rhodes are related. They're not related. Joe's correctly pointed out they're different spellings. So if you don't know that, then you should stop making them rumours.
The thing I'm worried about right now is why didn't just Paul Heyman just stay right here?
But he's got to go back and get his client ready. Come on, Joe, you should know this. You're a manager. If you had two people out, you wouldn't want to stay out there and wait for your client to come back out.
I'm sorry, I only manage divas. I don't work with male superstars. Besides my alliance members.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So if AJZ had a match, then Morgan Wolf had a match. Surely you would want to go back and get the next person ready for their match. Come on, Joe.
I'll make them both come out at the same time to support each other.
No, Joe, come on. Always, I can catch you out a million ways here, can't I?
Well, keep catching me.
Yeah. Well, moving on, let's get back to the match, though. That's what the fans want to hear. They want to talk about the match, not about your Disney Alliance. We can keep that for NXT. I'm sure we'll hear a lot more of them in the coming weeks. But also, Joe, let's just quickly point out, just before we do go on, about the pink ring rope. And I know we've said it over a few other broadcasts, but it's nice to see Non-Stop Wrestling standing up to cancer by at least showing our support.
Yes, everyone in this world has been affected by breast cancer, and this is just our way to show respect towards it, against it.
Indeed, and it goes to everyone here in the NSW universe. We do show, and we are all against breast cancer, as I hope that this is just a little way of showing our support towards that. If you want to know anywhere how to support against breast cancer, please do leave us a comment, or even get in touch with us, and we'll put you on to the correct people who you can help in more ways. Let's get back to the match, though, Joe. It is Fandango in control against Connor Rhodes at the minute. How would you say Fandango's doing so far?
Fandango's doing great against the best superstar that Paul Heyman controls.
So are you saying that is this on just on SmackDown or altogether? You're not saying Chris Jericho's a good wrestler?
No, I'm on SmackDown because everybody knows Chris Jericho is the man. Well, he would be if he wasn't a Paul Heyman guy.
Well, there you go. Fandango, though, in control over Connor Rhodes. Connor Rhodes has really stepped up over the last few weeks, saying that he wants this title, but Fandango really in complete control of this one.
Yeah, Fandango's just proving why the fans love him so much right now. Indeed. With a beautiful swinging neckbreaker.
Indeed, but Connor Rhodes, look at this, taking the knee out of Fandango. Connor Rhodes not staying down for very much longer, and now in complete control. But look at this, SmackDown will continue. We'll be back, Joe, with the conclusion of this European title match. This is the Mundo here with a very important message. All the wrestlers here in Non-Stop Wrestling are professionally trained athletes. We urge our fans not to try this at home, school, or anywhere. Stay safe. Don't try this. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the European title match. Fandango versus Connor Rhodes. Again, Paul Heyman distracting the referee, which going to go against his client. Joe, we've seen that in the last match.
Yeah, Paul Heyman seems to be hurting them more than helping them.
Indeed, Matt Rhodes still managed to pick the victory up in the last match. Connor Rhodes again looked like he had the win there, but look at this, gut wrench powerbomb. That's a finishing move of Connor Rhodes. This one could be over.
Will he hook the leg?
Indeed, no, he does. There's one. No, just a one kick out by Fandango. He's still in this.
He should have hooked the leg.
Well, it was still a chance. Look at this. Nice back suplex of his own by Fandango.
Now Fandango's dancing around Connor Rhodes.
Yeah, look at this. Paul Heyman not happy on the outside. But Connor,
look at that stare down.
Yeah, Fandango, though, may have just wasted a bit too much time there. Nice back suplex released by Connor Rhodes. Crowd against Connor Rhodes. You can hear the boos as Connor Rhodes drags Fandango away from the ropes into the cover. This time he does hook the leg, and he still only gets a one.
That's our strong champion right there.
Indeed, Fandango, look at this, turns Connor Rhodes round, but again Connor Rhodes manages to get out the way before Fandango strikes. But then out of nowhere, Fandango, that's surely it.
Heyman's distracting.
Again, Heyman's up there, and this time it's give Connor Rhodes the chance to get back in control. Nice big Russian leg sweep by...
Paul Heyman's discussing out.
He has, but again the referee's distracted, and again Connor Rhodes looked like he could have had the match won there.
Wow, Paul Heyman's doing a terrible job as manager now. Maybe he needs to take some lessons from me.
But Connor Rhodes continues with a nice back suplex again. Can Connor Rhodes be smelling that European title? There's one. Again a kick out by Fandango. This has been a back and forth match. Who is going to take this European title home with them tonight? And again, Connor...
What do the fans think? If you're in the app, 1 for Connor, 2 for Fandango.
It might be too late. It is too late.
It's late.
Oh my goodness, Connor Rhodes has done it. He's won the European Championship. What a night to be a Paul Heyman guy. They are 2-0, and Connor Rhodes is your new European champion.
I can't believe this.
And Jo Disney, there you go. That is what you get for being a successful manager. Paul Heyman, now, despite having to release the NXT title, Connor Rhodes now has the European title.
And I kind of swore Matt Rose was going to go for that title. Maybe there's going to be some problems in the future.
Well, we will find out. But well done to Connor Rhodes, your new European title holder here on Smackdown. And we're backstage with Molly Holly, a beautiful Molly Holly. Indeed, Boulder asking the questions, saying the tournament starts on Raw and there's big times ahead for the women. And I agree with Molly. Yeah, she could go. It's not gone too well, but she could end the season definitely as a champion here. As whoa! Come on!
Oh.
Well, we haven't seen Paige in a few weeks, and well, maybe that's right. Playtime may be over, but that's again.
It's looking good as ever.
Paige was the person that put Molly Holly on the shelf the first time. Hopefully, this isn't too bad. That's a disgraceful act from Paige. Well, we're going to move on, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, Sami Zayn is going to take on Joe Hennig. It's singles action, and it's next on NSW SmackDown.
Sami Zayn, the person who we think will do better on tag teams now.
But again, looking for singles victory tonight. He's going to take on former NSW champion Joe Henning in action. And this guy is, well, Joe, we talked about it, you've just said it. We've talked in recent weeks how good Sami Zayn is in tag team wrestling. It's surprising that he still goes for the singles competitor.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying it right now as a singles competitor. Maybe with more experience he can get to it, but not right now.
Well, let's see how he gets on tonight. Fans certainly behind him, but this guy, Joe Henning, really had mixed results over the last few weeks. Beat Dustin Haley a couple of weeks ago and then lost to Dolph Ziggler last week.
Well, Dolph Ziggler is a hard opponent for anyone to go up against, so I understand.
Well, let's find out how Joe gets on tonight. It is Sami Zayn versus Joe Henning, and that is your next match here on Smackdown.
Remember, for this match, call me Mr. Disney. You won't be confused.
No problem, Mr. Disney.
Thank you, Mr. Easton.
Let's do this as an app. Joe, you were going to do the last one. Let's do it for this one. If you think Sami Zayn's going to win, press 1. If you think Joe Henning's going to win, give us a 2, and we'll give you the results before the end of the match. So, Joe, pick a winner for us, Joe?
In the future, I see Joe Henning winning this match.
Oh, well, are you now trying to be a psychic person now, are you?
Yeah, let me read your palm real quick.
No, leave it alone.
Alright, let me see what I got here.
Oh my God.
Whoa, congratulations.
Why?
It's a boy.
What? I've only got 3 kids.
Well, it's gonna be 4 now.
Oh my God. Oh, they don't pay me enough.
Well, still, congratulations. Am I invited to the hospital room when this happens?
I don't even know I'm having a kid. Can we get back to this match? Will you stop? Let's continue. Oh, Sami's in.
Your other hand says death.
Oh my goodness. Will you shut up and just concentrate on this match?
The death of your career.
Oh, it will be if you continue on. We'll get taken off this if you continue on like that, Mr. Disney. Let's continue. Sami Zayn and Joe Henning on the outside, and Sami whacked into the barriers there. Joe.
Sami again taken advantage of.
Yeah, Sami throwing a long way across there.
Joe Henning just runs into a ring.
Well, stop the rest count. Referee just sort of talking to Joe there, managed to stop the count. We want to see this in the ring. We don't want to see this end outside the ring, so it'll be good to get these 2 fine athletes back inside the ring.
Yes, I mean the only way I want to see it outside the ring is if his falls count anywhere.
Indeed, not here tonight. This is a normal singles competition, which we like to see on SmackDown. And Joe, though, if Joe Henning picks up a win here, as I say, he wants to get back in that NSW title hunt. Indeed, a big win here might get him a chance against Sheamus down the road.
Some might say he deserves it.
Well, he would need to pick up a few more wins, I think, if he wants to get back to that title picture. You cannot win one week, lose the next, and expect a title shot. But it's, as I say, Sami Zayn is no easy competitor, and Joe.
And he's getting forced to tap.
Yeah, Joe looking to really wear down Sami Zayn, but Sami coming back here. Look at this. So Sami, nice DDT.
Correct there, Mr. Easton.
Thank you, Mr. Disney. SmackDown will continue though. Stay with us. SmackDown rolls on. Non-stop wrestling NXT comes your way Saturday nights, 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. Make sure you join the Mundo in Mean Jess Oakland, who will take you through the action on NXT. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, on NSW SmackDown. What a match we've got at the minute. Sami Zayn and Joe Henning battling on the outside. We were talking just before the break, Joe. We don't want it to see it on the outside, but it's spilled to the outside again.
Well, I guess the intensity of this match is just going everywhere.
It's nice to see that the handyman hasn't done much tonight, and it looks like our competitors have kept it mostly in the ring.
Yeah, he deserves a day off, sort of.
Well, after the amount we pay him, I think he should be here every single time we have a show, and he obviously needs to be, as our table sort of gets hit more times than anything else.
I think someone can be going to the barrier very soon.
Oh my goodness, see, you've just jinxed it. Johnny, take Sami Zayn.
I told you I'm psychic.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Sami Zayn. This is.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Look at this victory coming up.
Oh my goodness, Joe. Oh, Joe goes out and stops the
Oh,
count.
what?
I think he just wants to taunt Sami Zayn a little bit more. And indeed, that is what he's doing at this moment in time. Referee up to 2. And Sami Zayn is not moving, and this is not good news.
If my prediction is right, will you believe you're having a child?
No. No. Let's just concentrate on the wrestling, Mr. Disney. Look
Mr. Easton.
Look at Joe Hennon though, just taunting in the ring. This has been absolutely, well, he knows what's happening here. Poor Sami Zayn has not moved an absolute muscle. And the referee trying to get him, well, referee, you may as well just keep counting because Sami is not getting up. Look at Joe.
We may need the medics here.
Yeah, I think we do, but Joe has really just taunted all the way through. And there it is. A count out victory for Joe Hennon, and he picks up another win.
Yeah, it would have just been faster if he took him into a ring and pinned him.
Well, a big win for Joe Hennon here tonight. Despite count out, you would still say it's a victory that he needs. And Joe Hennon is your winner over Sami Zayn.
Correct there, Mr. Easton. And look at Joe Henning, very satisfied with his victory.
He looks very pumped up over that one. A big win over Sami Zayn. And indeed, well, I'm sure Sami will go back to tag team competition, but he did put up a good performance. Well done. Joe Hennon, your winner tonight. Joe, leave him alone. Leave him. Joe's bringing Sami Zayn back into the ring. Come on, Joe, you don't need to do this.
Oh, at first I thought you were yelling at me.
No, sorry. Joe, why is... Oh, come on. There's no need for this.
You don't need to make his statement. You already injured him.
Dustin Healy coming to the... Really? We've seen Dustin Healy and Joe Henning go at it over the course of season 1. And now Dustin Healy's coming to get him some of Joe Henning. And look at that.
Wow, I think we found a partner for Sami Zayn.
Yeah, maybe we just have you. Maybe you're right, Joe. Maybe that's what Sami Zayn's needed. Dustin Healy coming to the aid of Sami Zayn. But coming up next, Joe, it is your main event. It's going to be in full. Mark Henry versus Sheamus.
The Irish Warrior.
Indeed, and our NSW champion. But surely this man is really going to really be a big obstacle in the way of Sheamus here tonight.
Big. By big, do you mean big or do you mean like a challenge?
Well, just say this. If you're Mark Henry size and you know if you beat Sheamus here tonight, you've got a title shot next week on Smackdown. You've got to think he's going to be pumped up.
Of course he has to be pumped up. He's the world's strongest man.
Indeed. And just think, Joe, 6 billion people in this world, Mark Henry is stronger than all of them.
And the size of most of them combined.
I wouldn't like... Well, thank God you said that, not me.
Well, you were thinking it. Remember, I'm psychic.
And what about this guy, Joe? Sheamus has really had a bit of a change of attitude over the last few weeks. Last week, we've seen him turn on Edge. And really tonight, saying that Edge was just nothing against him at Survivor Series.
Well, when you're champion and you know it, might as well show it.
Well, that's very true indeed. And Sheamus knows if he can beat Mark Henry, he knows he doesn't have to face him again next week.
Exactly. Point to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, here we go. This is your main event. We are going to show it in full. No more commercial breaks. It is Sheamus versus Mark Henry, and it's up now.
Action all the way.
Indeed. What a way to end SmackDown for this week. What a match this is going to be between these two.
Sheamus picking up Mark Henry like light work.
Indeed, Sheamus showing that he is full of strength himself. Look at this. My goodness, what a release suplex. Sheamus is really showing his dominance early on.
Yes, he is. He's proving why Mark Henry shouldn't be in this title picture.
Well...
Or in the run for one, at least.
I still wouldn't count Mark Henry out even this early on. Despite Sheamus' early dominance, Mark Henry has got a... Well, he showed a lot of heart against them 3 idiots on the Survivor Series. And, well, I'm glad that Tim Jones is giving him a chance here tonight.
Well, heart only gets you so far.
That's true. But he did eliminate Osha Jax from the Survivor Series match, despite, in the end, falling to Zack Starr. But you've got to say, I agree with Tim Jones. I think Mark Henry deserves this match.
I think it was just a sort of, this is what you get for helping us. You didn't do a good job. Well, this is sort of your punishment.
You think it's punishment?
Yeah, I mean, who would want to go against Sheamus? He's like an animal.
So if Tim Jones came to you and said, Mr. Disney, if you beat Sheamus tonight, you get a title shot next week, would you not go against him?
No, I'll go against an easier opponent, like Matt Rose or someone.
So you saying you wouldn't go for you wouldn't go for the title, you would pick someone else?
I'll go for an easier title, one that I know I could win.
Oh my goodness me. You know what? Your comments surprise me every week on this show. That's why
What surprises me?
Come on then.
How obvious you could be.
Oh my goodness. You know what, Joe? I think that's what makes it commentating so fun with you. You're unpredictable.
Thank you. I appreciate that. If that is good. If it's not, well, flips to you.
Well, Mark Henry in control now of Sheamus. Maybe Mark Henry can think of this opportunity he can get next week. You've got to think, he just needs one win. A win, a submission, anything, count out, and he gets that title chance next week.
Mark Henry just needs to capitalize on a mistake by Sheamus, which it doesn't look like he's making much.
Yeah, Sheamus still in control here.
What makes you think that he's the world's strongest man, by the way?
Well,
did he just say he was, or did he prove it to anyone?
I have seen him pull a lot of trucks and stuff, and that I'm sure that you couldn't do.
The heaviest thing I saw him pick up was his arm so far.
Oh, dear me. Joe, you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. You do know that, don't you?
Hey, I have a Disney alliance. They have my back for a reason.
They didn't sort of had your back at the weekend.
Well, you know, they were rusty and stuff.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Disney, what are you like? But Sheamus now back in control here of this non-title matchup. Continuing on. Look at this, Sheamus. Nice backbreaker. How he picked on Mark Henry up into the cover. No hook of the leg. Two. Oh, 2.5. What?
I thought it was that easy.
Yeah, we nearly thought it was over. Mark Henry getting out of there. Coming
Mark,
up.
Mark, I wasn't talking to you. Sorry.
Oh, look at Mr. Disney backing you. You can't back your words up.
You know what? Yeah, Mark, get beat up. Yeah, you're nothing.
Oh my.
I seen you get nervous.
Oh my goodness. Nice slam into the post. And again by Sheamus.
Good job, Sheamus.
Sheamus, so got to be careful of the count up to 3 already. This is unbelievable. Disney really going after Mark Henry. Henry with a nice spear of his own. Maybe can Mark Henry really tell Joe Disney what he thinks of him after this match if he beats Sheamus? I would be interested to see that. But Sheamus...
Even my Royce CS superstar, AJZ, could have taken Mark Henry down.
Oh, yeah. Look at this, Sheamus! Oh my goodness! What power!
This has to be over.
The Celtic Cross! That is unbelievable power from Sheamus. Into the cover, no hook in the leg.
1, 2,
he got it!
and it's over.
Oh my, I am in shock. Wow.
That was remarkable strength right there.
Well, that is just showing Sheamus can back his words up in the ring. What a big win for Sheamus here tonight. And he knows that he will not have to face Mark Henry again next week. But really, Joe, after that power...
See, this is why I wouldn't go against him.
Well,
he has that power.
Maybe you are right, Joe. Maybe you are right. Sheamus, an impressive win for our NSW champion here tonight. He picks up the win in the main event against Mark Henry.
This is why he is champion.
Indeed. Who's going to challenge Sheamus? Find out. We will hopefully find out in the next few weeks. That is it. Non-Stop Wrestling Smackdown is over for another night. Thank you very much for Mr. Disney for being here at ringside. Remember, if you're on YouTube, press that subscribe button. Give us a cheeky comment. If you're on Twitch, give us a cheeky follow if you haven't already. Make sure you tell everyone about us. Our next show will be NXT with the Mundo and Jess on Saturday night. Joe, say goodbye to the fans.
Ta-ta to all.
And that is it from Dave Easton. It's a very good night.